Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying 6 items that were sent to us from Alicia from Betty's. Betty's, it says, we have been making cakes, fancies, and pastries from the finest quality ingredients at our craft bakery at Harrogate since 1919. For the taste of Betty's delivered to your home, browse our website, www.bettys.co.uk, or visit one of our shops throughout Yorkshire. So this is a company located in the United Kingdom, and Alicia was very kind to order us goodies. So in this ornament, this is a you could keep this ornament. It's milk chocolate drops. And then these are Betty's Milk Chocolate Merry Men. And then we have some shortbread. This is chocolate shortbread and spiced Christmas shortbread.
And this is hot chocolate. It's a powder you mix with milk. And then this one is the Christmas fruitcake. So it's a hefty loaf.
Okay, so do you want to just try these first?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to let you open them. We have a plate here. Okay, so it says, this is Betty's Filled Christmas Bauble. It says Merry Christmas on it. Betty's established 1919 is on there. And like I said, you just pop this together and you can keep this and put it on your tree every year. It's a nice ornament. Milk chocolate drops. It says the calories are per 100 grams. And there's 50 grams in this bauble.
It feels like an M&M.
It looks like an
like the shape is an M&M. It doesn't have a candy coating on it though.
Mm-mm.
It's some smooth chocolate.
Mm-hmm. That is
It's good.
yeah, the big difference between it visually you would think, oh, somebody picked out all the brown M&Ms. But it is truly just creamy, smooth milk chocolate.
Yeah, let it melt on your tongue and just
it's
enjoy
rich.
It.
It's very rich and creamy. That is very nice. Yes.
If you had enough of those, it'd be awesome in a chocolate chip cookie.
Oh wow.
That shape and the size of them.
Yeah, you know, I don't know why they've never made that shape for.
And not like M&Ms. Leave the candy coating off and just have
have chocolate. I don't know why they've never done them that shape, and they've always done them the drops. The drops. I don't know.
They're very good. Good chocolate.
Okay, now these are the Merry Men. Do you want to? Yeah. It's just easier. I could pick at it for
the next 10 minutes.
Next 10 minutes, or I can cut it. So I'm gonna cut it. And you have to cut the other end too. So that way we could slide it out like a matchbook. Oh,
it was actually.
It was already
out.
Of course. Okay.
No, they're like little chocolate ginger men.
How cute. You get 5 gingerbread men. And I'll have a close-up picture of all these. So let's take the one in front. And it has like a little tab down there at the bottom, so when you take one out, all the other ones don't slide forward. That's really good. Nice packaging, and they each have one of those. So milk chocolate Merry Men, a gang of Swiss milk chocolate figures that are ready to bring fun to any occasion. Solid milk chocolate novelty. So I'm assuming these are going to taste the same.
He's been attacked by a shark. Now he's just dead. Spit our whole head off. That's actually a smoother, softer chocolate than the little buttons are. It melts quicker in your mouth. These take a second and a little bit more waxy. Mm-hmm. That is like just a creamy melt. It
seems, I don't know why, maybe the thickness of it or something. It does seem thicker, creamier, thicker in your mouth and creamier.
It's a little lighter color than the buttons are too, but not by much.
I think it's delicious. I would take either one of them. I think they're absolutely adorable. For me, if I could only choose one, because they're both milk chocolate, I would probably choose the buttons.
They get the Merry Men
You would get the Merry Men. I would probably choose these because I do like the idea of being able to put it on my tongue and just let it melt, and it's a nice size. Whereas this, you have to bite it.
I like the men. I like the texture of the gingerbread men better.
Let's try the hot chocolate.
It should have cooled off by now.
So tell everyone how you made it.
This one's different than some because most of them you just heat the milk up, pour the stuff in, and stir it. This one you actually heat the milk up. I added. It says put the milk over the chocolate, whisk it, and then heat it back up again. I just put the chocolate in the pan with the milk and whisked it, and let it melt, and let it come back up to a little simmer, and pour it in a cup. So it's all truly melted.
Right.
You know it's 100% melted in the pan.
Well, this is Betty's Hot Chocolate, Swiss dark chocolate made from the finest quality Venezuelan cocoa beans infused with Madagascan vanilla. 65% cocoa. And then it tells you how to make it on the back. The perfect cup of hot chocolate. And it, of course, grated dark chocolate is what it says.
That's basically what it is. It is a darker flavor. It has a little bit of... it's not as thick and creamy as what I'm used to some of the ones we have. You know, it's not. It doesn't have that rich texture, but it tastes like milk with chocolate. But it's good. I like the flavor. It's not super sweet though.
I do not care for it.
Do you get a little bit of an alcohol kind of like?
I think
flavor?
It's the vanilla.
It's the vanilla. Yeah.
I think it's the vanilla. It's the dark chocolate with the vanilla. It is not. There's absolutely no sweetness.
Yeah, I didn't get any sweetness
either.
Yeah.
It is. It's honestly when we drink hot chocolate, you usually don't taste the milk. You taste the chocolate. That I'm tasting milk.
Yeah, and you only put 5 heaping teaspoons in. It needed more. I think if you add them, but I don't know that would have made.
I think it needed some sweetness. Yeah, there's just no sweetness there.
It did have dark. It did have dark chocolate. So if they'd used a mixture of dark and milk
chocolate.
and mix them together, maybe that would sweeten it up.
I think I would have rather had milk chocolate and not had the vanilla in it at all. I think I would have liked it a lot better.
Yeah. It's good, but I mean, I could drink it, but it is a little dark. I may have to add a sweetener packet.
That's what I'm
thinking. First of all,
I
would double the size.
Yeah.
I would put, it's 200 milliliters. I would have done 400 milliliters and double the chocolate in there. But I would add a packet of sweetener.
It needs it needs some sweetness to it.
And that could be just because we're used to sweeter hot cocoa.
Yes, when we have a cup of hot chocolate, it's very, very sweet.
Right.
And so just from now on, we'll know, you know, and that's what you have to do with drinks like that. You have to kind of experiment with them.
Yeah, you figure out what you like. I think
the quality's there, definitely. Yeah. It's just personal preference, sweetness preference.
And it melted just like that when I put it in the pan. So.
I'm probably...
yeah, you're open. Look, it is open like this. It's a flat.
Of course I opened it wrong.
You did my move.
I did a Kevin. And Betty's, if they're watching, they're probably like, oh my gosh, these American people can't open a box.
I did the same thing with a different kind of chocolate and dumped the whole thing out in the end, and you were supposed to flip the top up.
Yeah, you're right. I can't open a box. So I'll take that. So they're talking about, again, how the company started. These are dark chocolate biscuits. And the nutrition is, this is a 200 gram package, and these are based on 100 grams, the calories.
They're kind of stuck together.
These are chocolate shortbread, soft, crumbly biscuits made at our craft bakery with Swiss dark chocolate.
Yeah, the centers kind of got stuck together. Here's a little piece you can have. That texture's not at all what I was expecting pulling them out of the package.
The texture is sensational.
I really like it. Yeah, it's crumbly and kind of that, you get the butter flavor, but it's really, really dark.
I like the chocolate. I think it's, yes, it's deep dark, but it's not.
I mean, it dries your mouth that dark.
But then again, I do not think it's bitter. Do you?
I could get bitterness.
Oh, see, I don't.
I do.
The texture is just, it's like you're going through layers, and you get that butter.
It's definitely buttery.
I think
for me,
is terrific.
it's like you've taken cocoa and butter and mixed it together, and it's still got that cocoa flavor. So it's still a little bitter and dark for me. It's not a super sweet cookie, but I do get the butter.
I think these are terrific.
They're good if it wasn't so dark.
You wish it was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna do it right. Hold on, I'm gonna get it. Now, you wish it was milk chocolate.
Yeah, if they'd done like more milk chocolate or sweeter chocolate. Opens right up that way, doesn't it?
She did it. She can do it. She's a big girl.
Now these will be good because they'll be they won't be another chocolate thing.
Spiced Christmas shortbread, rich butter shortbread with pieces of stem ginger and cinnamon.
Sometimes those are really strong.
I wonder if Betty's. I bet you they do just a plain too, and this is
just
probably
butter, yeah.
This is probably just for the Christmas basket, and so this is. Look at the stem ginger.
When you bite into it, you get those little chewy pieces. Yeah, it's got those ginger pieces in there, but it's not, and you definitely get them. I mean, you get that little tingle in the back of your throat, but it's not like burning, like painful.
I love the texture of the chewy pieces of ginger.
Yeah, they're literally chewy. I like that. That's really good.
You know, I've always been afraid to buy, we've seen ginger candies before, and I've always been afraid to buy them because I've always been afraid that they would burn your throat. But if they're like that, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, you get the ginger flavor. I thought I got a little tingle there for a second, but it kind of went away, so it didn't last very long.
You really need to like ginger.
Yeah.
But ginger is one of those things. If you're, it's like if you're going to be a citizen of the United Kingdom, you better like use some ginger. Now somebody's going to say, I'm in the UK and I hate ginger. That's fine. I'm just teasing because I think they use twice as much ginger in the UK as we use here.
You definitely have more ginger there.
Yes, you have more ginger and you use it more and have it in a lot of different things.
Over here, it's really more ginger snaps and like ginger ale or ginger
bread.
drinks.
Gingerbread.
And ginger
we do
bread.
gingerbread.
That's about it, though.
But gingerbread is not the same as stem ginger pieces.
Yeah.
It's not the same. I love these, the shortbread. I love the texture. The stem ginger, those had a different texture than the chocolate ones. I like them very much and eat the whole package. But my favorite are the chocolate. I love the chocolate ones.
I think I like the texture of the chocolate ones a little bit better because they didn't have the chewy pieces in it. I like the chewy pieces, but I like that just the crumbly cookie.
Yes, and so even though the ginger is awesome,
I like the flavor of the ginger better.
It's nice to have that texture of just not having any interference and just enjoying the cookie.
Wow,
Okay.
Cherries?
Now this.
What are those? They're cherries or something. They're kind of mushy.
Well, I'm gonna read. Let's see. Christmas fruitcake, our classic rich Christmas cake with vine fruits soaked in sherry. Okay.
My baby's cookies, so I can cut this.
Vine fruits, sultanas, raisins, cherries, orange peel, sherry, walnuts, almonds, lemon juice, mixed spices, black treacle, molasses. It sounds just like what we put in ours over here.
It tastes different.
Yeah, it sounds the same. Thank you.
Lay a crumble on you. It has a walnut or something. I think it has a walnut on top. So. I'm dropping pieces. That tastes very similar to our fruitcake. I don't get the sherry at all, though. They said it had sherry. I don't get the alcohol flavor.
I think it tastes very, very similar.
It's very similar to what we have over here. I think some of the spices that we normally have are missing. That's a cherry, by the way.
I love the pieces of nut.
They have little nuts, and it's full. I mean, absolutely full of sultanas, raisins, whatever. That's probably the main ingredient in there.
But you do taste the orange. The orange peel that definitely comes through.
The biggest flavor for me is that raisiny kind of flavor, though. It's very good.
This, to me, it reminds me very, very much of what we have here. If you get a good quality fruitcake.
Right.
I'm not talking about the one at Walmart.
Yeah, this one's very moist. It's not dry. Those are very cakey. This one's more fruit.
Yes.
The cake is literally just to hold the fruit together, and the cake is not the main object of this cake. It's really the fruit.
And you get tons of walnuts.
It's good. I like it.
It's a very, very nice. This would be one that I could get all the time.
Yep.
This could be a go-to. The fruitcake, we've said it many times, it does make a difference what brand you buy.
Yeah,
and we have tried the worst of the worst and the best of the best, I think we, and this would fit. This isn't the best we've had, the best fruitcake we've had.
It's definitely up there.
But it's definitely up there, yes. Yeah. It's a very, very good quality fruitcake. Very delicious.
Yeah, that's good.
So we've had chocolate, we've had chocolate milk, or hot chocolate, we've had shortbread, we've had fruitcake. What are you buying again?
What is it, Merry Men?
The Merry Men.
I would buy those, and that fruitcake.
Who had the Merry Men? Robin Hood? He needs Robin Hood in here. So what is your number one?
What I'm eating all the time is the Merry Men.
Okay.
But I would definitely buy that fruitcake and slice it up for a party.
Okay.
For a group, or just a snack on.
I'm going to just shock you. I'm just going to shock you.
The chocolate biscuits.
Yes. I'm going to pick the chocolate shortbread biscuit.
She didn't shock me. I kind of knew that.
I love them. I think they're awesome. I think they're very, very delicious. I love the milk chocolate. So if you could go to Betty's and get probably lots of other things with the milk chocolate, I think anything they're going to pair with that milk chocolate is going to be absolutely delicious. The only thing I would tell you about the hot chocolate, it is dark chocolate, and I think you'll want to add some sweetener to it.
Yeah, try it out. If it's not sweet enough, pour one in there, stir it up. I think it'd be fine.
I would love to hear from people in the UK that have tried Betty's, because when we did the box opening, I did have some comments from people that said that Betty's has been around for a long time and they're an excellent brand. Let me know, what have you tried anything, and what have you tried? This was a very specific to Christmas, but I'm sure, at Easter, I'm sure they have all kinds of wonderful things to try. So thank you again to Alicia very much. This was a wonderful gift. We greatly, greatly appreciate it.
Y'all enjoy snacking on the fruitcake.
Yes, absolutely. But I'll have pictures of everything for you at the end, and thanks for watching.